Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And it's been a while since I've entered this playlist, Attempt at Comedy, or short for AAC. This is Attempt at Comedy number 5 here, and I'm just going to call this one my take on baseball versus other sports here. When it comes to other sports, before I get to baseball here, you want the ball. In football, basketball, hockey, you got puck, was object in play, or soccer, and then I guess when it comes to games like golf, bowling, and poker and snooker, you're the ball, so that doesn't quite count here, but this is why I think baseball is a very funny game here, because of these other games that I mentioned, you either are the ball, or you want the ball, or you want to have it and you want to keep it while fending off players that want the ball themselves to score. Baseball, you want nothing to do with the ball here. I mean, explain the pitcher. He has the ball and he wants to throw it. And while you, the batter, you want nothing to do with the ball here. You want to swing it and get it out of the park there. So that's where I think it's different, where in other sports you want the ball, while in baseball you want nothing to do with the ball there. So like I say, you got the pitcher throwing it, the batter trying to hit the ball, either to advance on the bases or get a home run, get it out of the park there. Basically it's like, I don't like this ball, I just want to get the heck out of here. While on the pitcher side, you're like, I don't like the ball. I don't like the guy facing me. I just want to make sure I throw the ball just right so I get strikes, not balls, even though you're throwing a ball, and get him out. But he's not out unless, the umpire says you're out, as in you're out of the game there. So that's one part where I think baseball is a funny game there. And then you get to the bases, stuff that you aim to get towards so you're safe. I mean, if you look at first, second, third base, because it's shaped as a diamond, they're just really dusty bags. While home plate actually is a diamond-shaped plate, or partial diamond-shaped plate there, that you use the base on for the ball to cover there. However, here's the other thing that makes baseball very funny here, is that if you hit the ball successfully, you get to run to base. However, you're always worried about someone having the ball, either by catching it in the air there, even though you'd be far away, you're no good. Or the very, very funny part is if you're running on base there, the person's making sure to get the ball to tag you. I wonder if people ever say in baseball, get away from me! You have the ball! Get away from me! Where in other sports, as I say, you want the ball. Well, in baseball, you just absolutely don't want anything to do with the ball there. That's where I find baseball very funny there. And then, umpires also make the game funny too. As in, you got the home plate where he's behind the catcher. The catcher, I guess he's also one of the few people that want the ball there because he's receiving the ball from the pitcher there, or catching it. But then he also has to be aware to make sure he throws it to either one of the bases if the guy wants to steal a base there. Even though he's technically not stealing the base, he's trying to advance without the runner or the batter advancing the runners. But it's still funny that the umpire, if it's outside the plate there, or belt leg to shoulder there, that's usually generally the strike zone there. If the umpire has a ball, he just does ball. But strike, they say everything but strike. Some umpires, they go, hurry! Like he's trying to pass some waste there every time there's a strike. And then they do their animated thing when there's her out. Same thing with an outfield there. Once again, getting back to having to do the ball and the player going out there. Let's say if the player, outfielder, catches the ball there, he goes over the boards, or the wall there. It's always funny, the umpire has to come and has to check, does he have it? And then he does like, yeah, he's out, man. I don't like that guy. He's out. I mean, that's where I find baseball very funny there. Also, I mean, how many managers does baseball need? I mean, you got the head manager, who manages the bench, but then you got coaches and all the bases there where they do their signals doing this. Like, come on there. Does that mean I swing? Do I throw? Or did I just, let this guy walk me because he doesn't pitch well? Oh, that's that. I mean, you don't see that in other sports. I mean, you see simpler signs there. And then of course, I mean, baseball is unique where the manager, also known as a coach, they actually wear a whole baseball uniform there. I mean, can you imagine in football? I mean, Dave Dickinson, how would he look if he was still wearing, he used to play football himself, but let's say head coach Dave Dickinson of the Calgary Stampeders. He would look a little ridiculous if he wore a full Calgary Stampeders uniform while coaching here. Or Bill Peters, the head coach of the Calgary Flames. He'll look ridiculous behind the bench wearing a Flames uniform and actually have a signed number. So baseball's just weird in that way too, but I mean, that's just my take about baseball versus other sports there, that at the end of the day, in other sports, you want the ball, or you are the ball and you control your fate here. While in baseball, it's almost like you don't want anything to do with the ball. The pitcher wants to get rid of the ball, batter wants to swing at the ball there, and then you hope that someone doesn't catch it while it's in the air, or when you're out running, they don't want to tag you with the ball. I wonder if anyone actually ever says that. It's like, get away from me, you have the ball. I don't want to, get away, you have the ball. I mean, that's the point of the game, but I just, how I look at it there. So anyway, if you enjoy everything I do on my YouTube channel here, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to follow along here. I mean, I kind of tied in with attempted comedy and sports here, and I know I've been a little slower in this playlist here, but I find that it requires a little more work, and I got to think of a few ideas, even more so than storytelling with personal vlogs here. And then, of course, I primarily mostly do recapping Calgary sports here, and here we are in the dog days of summer here. Have some filler content here, so this sounds like everything you like to do. Just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video here.